Introducing first, to my left, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 192 pounds, Hot Sauce, Tracy Williams! His opponent to my right, from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Kiwi Buster, Travis Banks!
DC going to be calling the match alongside Rory Gulak.
This match looks to be amazing, if I say so myself.
What can you tell me about Travis Banks for those watching Beyond Wrestling? Maybe he's making his debut today, see him for the first time.
Drew Cordero, if you know me, I'm a studier of wrestling. That's my job. That's what I do. I study my opponents and everybody in that ring. Travis Banks is a world-traveled athlete. He trained in Australia. He's from Australia, New Zealand, specifically, sorry, right around the corner. And he lived in the 01 dojo in Japan. Right now, he currently resides in the UK. He's staying over there right now, and he's traveling in the US. He's been to 11 countries.
Of course, the South Pacific Power Trip, we want to extend our most sincere well wishes to TK Cooper, who had a nasty ankle fracture last night at the Progress Evolve doubleheader in New York. Travis Banks scheduled for singles competition here today against Hot Sauce Tracy Williams, and I believe sometimes representing the CCK. Is that the Calamari Catch Kings?
I think so.
So maybe perhaps some ties to Jonathan Gresham, the Octopus.
I'll expect nothing short of mat wrestling, submissions, and some brutality today.
Who do you favor going into this matchup?
Definitely not Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. We got some bad blood right now. So the other day he kind of clotheslined me, landed her right in the throat. I'm still having some trouble talking right now.
You guys are teaming together, trying to recreate the magic of his team with your brother, Drew Gulak.
I think Hot Sauce got it to his head. You know, I wasn't around. He stepped in with catch point, and I'm going for Travis Banks this match easily.
Of course, Hot Sauce is somebody that's had a bit of difficulty really not only building momentum, but continuing with that momentum. Here at Beyond Wrestling and just a second away from being pinned by Banks. And look at that moment of hesitation. That could have cost him. I think that Banks is in his head. Banks basically just gave him his entire body, and Hot Sauce took a step back. That's confidence. Of course, the entire British scene has exploded. But as you said, coming from the Australian continent, right? New Zealand's part of that.
I think so, somewhere in that region.
Sounds about right. Didn't really go over that in geography class in the United States, so. But Hot Sauce Tracy Williams taking Banks around the world. Just locking in hold after hold, but he could not get that crossface. And Banks now retreating to the corner. Now Hot Sauce.
I'll give it to Tracy. He's on his feet. Banks is on his knees right now. That shows aggression right there. As I learned, one small mistake with Hot Sauce and your match is over.
Of course, Tracy Williams competing against Mikey Webb at the American Rana Matinee Show. You want to see all of Hot Sauce Tracy Williams matches in Beyond Wrestling, please subscribe to youtube.com/BeyondDemand. It's only $10 a month, the entire Beyond Wrestling catalog. And we're ramping up our schedule. We've got, you know, some of the best wrestlers in the world in Travis Banks. Easy for me to say, but also, you know, with monthly live events coming to Electric Cage, we're going to be seeing so many different wrestlers from all walks of life passing through. Hopefully we'll be seeing more Rory Gulak.
Yes, Beyond Wrestling is the place to be right now. As you can tell right now, hard-hitting action, love it. I respect hard-hitting, and they're just beating the crap out of each other right now.
I think I expected this to be a little bit more technically sound, a little bit less strikes, but again, these guys aren't getting paid by that. You're going to think that Banks is probably going to have a matchup a little bit later on tonight for Progress as well.
Yeah, I wonder if Tracy Williams is studying me because I've seen two things already that he's done that I did to Wheeler Yuta tonight. Unfortunately, I came up short being put in a Wheeler Yuta submission. That's a brutal submission, but two things I've seen, the ankle lock and also the dip out into a schoolboy.
Now, Wheeler Yuta is somebody that's trained pretty closely with Tracy Williams, as well as your brother, Drew Gulak. Yes. Have you also had a hand in his training?
Yes. He is young, but that kid is not to be messed with, as he's proven.
I mean, he seems almost like a savant, just coming back from his first tour of Japan. But as you had said, when you competed against Jay Freddy at the American Rana Matinee card, you also did tour Japan, but that was as a deathmatch wrestler.
It was deathmatch wrestling. I trained under Daisuke Sekimoto, one of the greatest technical wrestlers in the country, in the world, easily. And Wheeler Yuta, you know, went to Michinoku Pro right under the great Sasuke. So to have that kind of hand in training, it's shown. It showed in the match today. He's got his boots cut. His laces are tied tight.
We're not done.
Banks just a second away again. Hot Sauce is reeling right here, holding his face. You've got to think his eyes are tearing up. It's going to be difficult for him to breathe. Or perhaps he was playing possum. No, that looked like a desperate strike. His Hot Sauce was looking to stick and run, but...
Banks is confident right now. He's confident. Confidence half the match. Oh, short under. Brutal drop right there by Tracy Williams. Dip
Just
under.
a variation of a teardrop suplex, the way he had him hooked in between the legs, trying to get a higher angle.
Each time I see that, Tracy Williams comes over with something new. He dips through the arm, right to the leg, drops him right towards the head. Smart man.
Oh! You see the way the elbow wrapped around the back of the neck. Was not able to catch him flush with a drop kick, still enough to take Banks down. You're almost going to wonder if he got the wind knocked out of him. Oh!
If not, that definitely did it.
Now we see a more traditional teardrop suplex, trying to get your opponent up at a higher angle to bring him down closer to the head, the shoulders. Really wearing down the neck of Travis Banks, and of course it makes it very difficult to utilize pretty much any of your extremities when you have shockwaves being shot down every limb in your body.
You know, I'd say the advantage goes to Tracy Williams. He's on his home turf right now. Travis Banks still coming off of traveling. You know, get that jet lag. Can that affect him during his match? Spin through DDT. Nope. Hook. Slip back. Schoolboy of his own. Right to the temple. That's it. That could cost the match right there.
Hot Sauce trying to shake it off, using the ropes to pull himself up to a vertical base. Banks has his sight set in the corner. Running European uppercut. He's not done. Oh, tripped him up.
Smart man, that was amazing right there, kicking the legs out. I like that a lot.
A little bit of misdirection. Tracy Williams thought he was charging in. Banks stopped on a dime, turned around, kicked the feet out from underneath them. Oh, that was almost more like a Kapu kick than a cannonball.
Last second, Tracy Williams gets his shoulder off the mat.
What's Banks going to be looking to finish off Tracy Williams with, or is he just so well versed in so many holds it's hard to tell?
You don't know. Tracy Williams is going to throw at you. You don't know what's going to happen.
Let's go, Banks.
Here we go. Travis Banks sights in on Tracy Williams. Maybe taking one too high of a risk, let's say. Oh, that one caught him good.
Blocks it. And Larry, I can tell you myself right now, I still cannot.
Some signature offense from Tracy Williams right there.
That Larry right there is the match shutdown. I'm worried about Travis Banks right now. I had the confidence in him, but after that Larry, that could be the changer.
Tracy Williams, he was going for the crossface. I was just going to say, if not for an impact finisher, trying to drive his opponent on his head with that pile driver. Banks had it scouted rolling through. Tracy Williams struggling to get his ankles over the shoulders. The extra second could have really cost him there. Oh! Charging in with that knee, but not capitalizing as Travis Banks. He could have went for the pin, but I think he's going to muster up the energy.
He's setting it up right now. I like this guy, Travis Banks. He's a smart man.
I mean, Rory, would you agree that the safest part of the ring, if you're a competitor, is the corner? You can't really be pinned there.
You cannot. Ropes.
You see Hot Sauce Tracy Williams perhaps going there in instinct, but it's almost as if Banks is pushing him in that direction.
Top rope's a dangerous place. You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, man, one good shot to the ribs from Tracy Williams. This entire match is turned around. Maybe looking for that DDT. Oh!
That was face first.
And the brain buster. What a combination out of Tracy Williams. He's got a beat. Almost.
Travis Banks pulls it through at the last second. Kicks out. What he's got left, we're going to see soon.
Now going for that crossface.
Right on it.
What's with the technique of Tracy Williams instead of having the arm trapped? Is he able to get more leverage across the face?
He's a smart man. I'm not going to understate him. Rolls through.
Oh, right in the pile driver.
That's it.
I did not like the way that the left arm of Banks was hanging by his side. Yeah, Williams was smart. He saw that the arm was getting a little bit close to the ropes. He pulled it away. Travis Banks is showing just how tough he is right here to a sold-out capacity crowd. Arts at the Armory in Somerville.
That's it right there. You feed off of that. You got that energy with the crowd behind you. You hit this crowd sold out on their feet, clapping into it. That's what makes you move. That desperation from a pile driver like that, that's all you have left.
Oh!
That was to the throat.
And the double stomp right out of the corner.
This is it. Tracy Williams, last second, gets the shoulder up.
And from that position, not only the impact your opponent's feet on the back, but your chest colliding with the mat.
All what? 180, 200 pounds of Travis Banks crushing down on your lungs?
But you got to think not only that, but the force behind it, rebounding off those ropes.
That's it.
And Banks continues, I think, to outgame Tracy Williams in the striking department.
Tracy's tough, man. Brutal. Ugh.
I don't know. Maybe I spoke too soon. Tracy Williams looking to unload the big guns. Banks out of the way. Just diving in with that clothesline. Get him hooked up. Oh, the key crusher.
Ooh. Again, last second, Fishman driver by Travis Banks. Hook that leg. I liked it, cradle style.
I think he had a little bit of trouble getting into the cover. The extra second. Oh, man, coming from the heavens with that enziguri. And he got him.
Every time Travis Banks had the temple. Right to the temple. Smart man.
Here is your winner, the Kiwi Buzzsaw.